Russell.
Hey, James, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, and you're doing?
I'm doing Artemis.
Again. I hear this time, this time around, you've gotten so many people up here already.
Yes, we're actually booked up all the way through the first 4 hours of the convention. We also have signups throughout today and tomorrow, but not necessarily everything booked yet, but we're getting close. So.
Well, I noticed you got some new stuff. What do you got?
Yeah, we've got some new add-ons. There's a little few things here, a little few things there. Our first primary thing is actually behind me going on right now is we have a 15-minute training video that was designed by the creator of the game, and we run that so that the players can get an idea of how to play the game before the game starts, rather than having to sit down and then get this random collection of information from me, trying to spit it out in 10 minutes and force the game along. This is consistent, it gets them all the information they need, and it gets them in the mood for the game, especially since it's narrated by a voice actor who is impersonating the character of Zap Brannigan from Futurama. So it's a good lot of fun. Additionally, to help get everybody in the mood, I have also created position stickers so that everyone can get their little ID badge like on Star Trek, so that they've got captain, helm, weapons, science, engineering, and communication. So everyone's got something to take away from this and something to bring up, a talking point, and they can try to collect them all by coming back and playing all the positions. Additionally, probably the biggest thing is on the game I have done two things. One, there was a time limitation that I couldn't override with the built-in game, which was 20 minutes. I've gone back and I spent the last 3 months writing 18,000 lines of code to make a mission so that it plays exactly the same way as in the game, but allows 25 minutes or 27 minutes, so we can get as much of that 30-minute block in so people can play as much. And then the coup de grace, I went through and I built a DMX lighting system that works with the DMX commands out of the game, so that we have chasing lights as in the bottom of this display screen from Star Trek. When they raise shields, the sides of the screen light up blue and the room gets a blue hue. When they're docking with the space station as they're being tractor beamed in, there's a yellow glow across the top of the screen. And then when the tractor beam connects them into the space station and supplies start moving, it turns green. Additionally, when they go to red alert, the chasing lights at the bottom turn red instead of the white, and the room gets bathed in a red light that floods the room.
That's very cool.
Also, when they start taking damage, when we get hit, the room flashes white, and so we get light damage like that. And if the ship is damaged enough, the systems start to flicker out around. So if lights are on, things start to come on and off, and it starts to look like the ship is damaged.
Oh, wow. So are you going to be here for the next con?
I will be here for the next con.
Are you dream me up with what else you can add to the game?
Well, we've been talking about that. I had something, unfortunately, I had something break today, and I'm not able to do it, but I was planning it after the training, but before the next mission, was going to be the ability to actually observe the game going on in there, so people can sit out here and watch from a different cinematic view what the game's going on. And I had another idea. Oh yes, I was thinking possibly, and I'm not sure how much the hotel would like this, but getting a smoke machine that works through the DMX, so when damage is taken, you get little puffs of smoke and the room starts to fill a little bit with smoke. There's a downside to that. It's not an easy way to clear the smoke out, because it's it's just a fog machine, but it would be a little fun to add a little of that realism. And I would eventually, if I ever get enough money to do it, I would love to get touchscreen computers for everybody so that you'd have an actual tactile display. But that's for the future. That's if I'm making money off of this, or I get a job that's actually making me some money. So, but
it's very cool what you're doing here with Artemis, and I remember last con sitting here playing this, and it's like, oh, I love this.
It is the greatest thing, and you should come back by and try it again. We're going to be playing this probably till midnight, if not later tonight. We'll be starting again 9 a.m. and playing until midnight, if not later again tomorrow night as well. 30-minute missions, and so we're going to try to get as many people as we can in on this.
Okay, anything else you would like to add?
I would like just to remind everybody that if they wanted to get in on Artemis, Artemis is something that they can buy. The software is available to them. They can pick it up at artemis.eochu.com, and it's $40 for an entire bridge license, meaning you buy the software once and you install it on all 6 of the computers that you need. And you can play with a group of friends for $40.
That's very cool.
So they can do this at home, but they're not going to have the nice lighting system. The training video is available online, but it's still this environment, the big 70-inch projection screen and all of that.
Oh, you're right. It is the environment. And it's also getting all the people there who haven't played before, who you don't know, possibly you don't know, and getting them on, and they work together. And that was something I noticed that right on. It's like boom. Everyone worked together, even though they've never known each other.
Yep.
And that's very cool.
It's really funny how people fall into the roles of the position that they're sitting in, and suddenly it's like, I captain, this at 33 degrees, I captain, shields up, captain, what torpedoes would you like me to load, helm, this, that, and it's just amazing how people just, fit into the role and they just take charge.
Very cool.
So.
Well, I would like to thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I hope you have a lot of fun at the con, James. Thank you very much.